Okay, let's get this started. Make sure we get the microphone out. Occasionally I forget that. And I need to clean my screen. Since you're obviously watching this on YouTube, make sure you do the little YouTube dance. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell icon. Let YouTube know what you think of videos like this. And again, what you tell YouTube about the video really makes no difference to me. It makes a difference to the people who are shown the video. If you engage with the video, you're telling YouTube that other people like you will also engage with the video, so it should show the video to more people like you. And that's great if you enjoy the video. But if you're not enjoying the video, and you like, and you comment, and you subscribe, and you do all of that stuff because you want to help out the channel, because smaller creators deserve that kind of additional help. Huh. That's odd. Looks like Discord crashed. Huh. Well, it's back on now. Let me jump on. But yeah, if you like and if you engage with a video that you don't like, you're actually telling YouTube to show you and people like you more videos like that. So by all means, if you're not enjoying the video, get the fuck out, so I don't end up in front of hundreds or thousands of people who don't like the video. That's not good for anybody. Just give YouTube your honest opinion. That's what matters. That's what you should do. Okay, so we've got the stream fired up. You get the glove on as usual. Then I'll get the stylus. I have not even opened a file or started a new one. I don't know what I want to do this week, but I'll tell you what I don't want to do is draw any more fucking hands. So tired of drawing hands. I've drawn hands the past 3 Sketch Weekly streams, and I'm just fucking tired of drawing hands. I don't want to draw any more hands. Wait, what is this crap on my screen? My screen is not actually clean. There's still crap on it. What the hell? I was laughing like an idiot too much while I was watching Better Call Saul this week. Literally just finished season 4. I'm rewatching. I started over from the beginning because season 6 just came out on Netflix. It's been out on something or other. I think it was Apple TV or something like that, or AMC. It was on something I didn't have or didn't know I had. I've apparently had Peacock and Paramount Plus for months and just didn't know it. And then I was like, oh, I have these, cool. They come with my phone for some reason. Why do they do that? Give you streaming services with your phone. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so everything's clean now. Let's start a a new image. And I've been kind of wrestling with a lot of questions around my art progress lately. I don't feel like I've been making as much progress as I should. I've been working on hands a lot, and my hands have been improving, but I really need to draw a lot of hands, or am I just kind of copping out I feel like these struggles are important to talk about. They're important to deal with as an artist, or just as a human being. Just thinking about like where you are in terms of your progress, in terms of your journey, in terms of where you started and where you want to go. I don't know that me wrestling with how to draw hands is something anybody wants to watch on stream. Kind of feel like maybe what people want to watch on stream is me working on something that I do know how to draw and drawing it and doing a good job. And there's not a lot of that. To be honest, I don't do a lot of stuff that's actually good. Maybe simple forms could be something that I can do well, but you can't really draw anything with simple forms. And I suppose I could talk about how simple forms work. Talk about light and shadow. I don't know. I'm not really good. I'm still not really good at anything. Well, you're never really good at anything. You always think that you could be better and you should be better and you're trying to be better. And that's like the thing that you're doing is trying to get better. I spend way too much time working with a very small brush when I should be working with a big one. You know, it's a good idea as a general rule to just work with the largest brush that you can. Especially when, I use a brush that's pressure sensitive. So if I work with a brush this size, I can get some pretty tight little line by just lightening up the pressure. But I can also get some good solid areas of color like that. Pen control, something I need to spend some time working. Like when you want to taper off to the side on an upstroke or on a downstroke, or if you want to get bolder as you go down on a downstroke or an upstroke. That's the kind of thing you could put in some time with. You go side to side, large to small, or large, even side to side. Even amounts of pressure. You know, a lot of this is not even conscious. A lot of the stuff that you do is not a conscious thing that you can actually explain how to do or articulate what it is that you're doing. You just you do something over and over until you get it. And then once you get it, you can do it. But if somebody says, how do you do that? You're just like, I don't know. You just fucking do it. That's all. That's not very helpful. I like being able to articulate what I'm doing. These make really good teeth. Not bad for teeth. Working in smaller sizes. Just kind of throw something together like that. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing tonight. I'm just kind of rambling incoherently. I don't know. Maybe that's worth listening to. A lot of people used to like listening to do that. About that a lot. When I was in marketing, I had this relatively large audience of people, thousands of people. Only a couple hundred would show up if I did a stream, but that's a lot of people on a stream. Oh, and sometimes I worry that I'm being delusional the way that celebrities are. Celebrities get stuck at their point of greatest fame. And they just refuse to believe that those days are over and they don't have that level of fame anymore. So because they refuse to believe it, they do dumb shit, you know? They go around and they like throw their weight around. They think people care what they have to say and nobody gives a shit. Like every once in a while you see some has-been celebrity talking about politics and you're like, who the fuck are you? Didn't you have a bit part in some bullshit comedy movie like 20 years ago? Well, yeah, but now I primarily shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You hit a point where your fame and your notoriety and your reputation is just not worth anything anymore. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. And I understand that because I went from marketing to art, I recognize that the overwhelming majority of my audience went, "What the fuck is this shit?" and just like bailed. Because that's the way people are. People want to put you in a box and they want to keep you there. And if people get to know you while you're hanging around in one box, they don't want to hear about how you used to be in another box. And they certainly don't want to see you get into a new box and go, "Hey, how about this new box?" Nobody likes that. It messes with their perception of the world. Everybody likes to have nice, reliable categories of stuff. I'm good at doing the other end of it, so there we go. That looks good. Everything comes off of these three shapes: box, the ball, and the barrel. Those are the three fundamental shapes. The ball is round from one side, round from the other side. The box is square from one side, square from the other side. The barrel is round from one side, square from the other side. That's like it. The extent of that complexity is sometimes one end is narrower than the others. A cone, egg, pyramid. Those are the important shapes right there. Everything's made of those shapes, just those three shapes, over and over again. There's nothing more complicated than that. And then you understand that if you have an area that's concave, or you have an area that's convex. With a concave area, shadows on the top. You get your light coming down from the top. The shadows on the top of the concave area. The shadows on the bottom of the convex area. So they're kind of mirror images of each other. And you start off with an area and you just go, okay, well, I'm going to put the shadow on the top. You put the shadow on the top and then you put a line and it looks like this bumps in. Whereas put a shadow on the bottom and then you put a line and it looks like it bumps out. I always want to teach in these, but I'm not feel like I'm good enough at art to be teaching. I will be eventually. But right now, no, not really. Egg, pyramid, cone. Special cases. Box the ball in the barrel. 3 Bs. Everything breaks apart into those. Everything is those structures. You just kind of carve things away. You build them up and then you carve them away. Like you build up a foot and you know, there's a heel on the foot over here. And there's an arch in the foot there. There's a ball of the foot there. And there's toes. There's the surface of the foot. The foot kind of comes up like this. And then up here, you've got the Achilles tendon that runs up to the leg. You've got the end of the leg. And then you've got kind of this bit that comes out onto the foot. The top of the foot, it's not just this flat area of the foot. There's this strong slope to the foot. I'm talking about feet on the internet. This is not going to end well. Look at it from the bottom. You got the big toe here. You got the big ball of the foot, and you got the rest of the toes. And you got this kind of bean shape underneath of them. Here, you have this kind of ridge on the outside of the foot. That's where your footprint happens, right there. If you look at the water stains when you get out of a swimming pool, barefoot, see that. Get all of these little areas, and here would be the inner edge of the foot right there. But this whole area is just kind of tilted up, and it doesn't really contact the ground. Your foot sort of rolls along this. You put your heel down, and then you sort of roll along the outer edge of your foot, and then you roll over to the toe. I don't know. Working on hands this week. It occurred to me that I was drawing hands as like these cylinders, but the knuckle here, there's this pad of the hand right there. So if I think of the first segment of the finger as being kind of angled, yeah. If I think of each segment of the finger as fitting together this way, and this bit here has an angle to it, then that next finger there, you can have that same sort of slope to it. I don't know how useful. Looking at it from the side, if you think of it, it's like I really don't know how useful that is. They all have these natural angles that are for us to draw. You should practice different. All different angles, all different positions, or you can just rotate your canvas. That works too. Do I ever return zoom to normal button? I think I do. Oh. It's a tablet setting. Yeah, it's the second one down, so yeah, if I zoom here, I go, no, I want to. I can zoom in really far and then back out. I still don't use my shortcut buttons as much as I should. Sometimes I'm just not feeling it. And today is one of those times. Tonight is one of those times. Pushing through these times, important. You have to get through this. It's like I'm not exactly having a bad time right now. I'm just kind of bleh. But somebody or other, some famous dude once said, if you're going through hell, keep going. Might have been Winston Churchill. Could have been Winston Churchill. Seems odd for him, but could be. All of the good work you will ever do is on the other side of a lot of bad work. If you don't do the bad work, it never happens. Am I doing work at all? I haven't finished anything since last year. I had that picture of Pecora that I was finished working. It's got stuff that I want to do with it. I've got directions I want to go with it, but I'm not happy with the composition and I'm not happy with the layout. And as time goes by, I just get more and more unhappy with it. And I think that's kind of the problem with working on one piece for a really long time, is that the longer I work on it, the more I feel like I fucked it up all the way at the beginning and could have done a better job, and maybe I should just start over. I'm feeling that way looking at the graphics for Groping Festival. I'm feeling that way looking at the character designs I've done for Groping Festival. I'm like, yeah, it's been like a month and a half. I could do a better job of those. I don't I don't have a clear picture of I don't have a clear picture of what the right place to go looks like. That's the most difficult thing whenever you're going from point A to point B. If you don't know what the next landmark looks like, it's really hard to know whether you're going in the right direction, because it's like you can't look forward and go, yeah, I see the thing that I'm working toward. It's right up there. The thing that I'm working toward is not easily within sight. I mean, kind of is. I saw a release trailer for a video game earlier this week, and most of the art was garbage, and I was like, I can do better than that. But at the same time, it's like maybe that game's gonna come out and it's gonna completely bomb, and nobody's gonna want to play it. Nobody's gonna buy it. Nobody's gonna like it. I don't know. And even if it does well, I mean, it's like that's distressing. I seem to have some discoloration on the bottom of my screen. Oh no, it's actually in the graphics for some reason. Really? What is that for? It appears to be something they're doing on Windows 11, so. Oh shit. I made a support request earlier today and I said I was on Windows 10, but I'm actually on Windows 11, so I may have fucked up their bug tracking. They're just there for Earth Day, maybe? I don't know. But it's on my other monitor too, so. Move another window down there. Does it get the discoloration? No. Huh. Wait a minute. Is that just... Is that just a view of my... It is. It's the translucent... Yeah, there's a... It's my wallpaper. God. All this stuff I've just never noticed before. Like, what the fuck is going on there? I need to draw more finished pieces. It's like, I see people do a crap job all the time. Everybody goes, wow, you did such a great job. And I'm like, that job's shit. Are you praising somebody for their shit job? It's because it's the best they can do. It would, It would be really shitty to do a crap job on something and then show it off as though I had not done a crap job. I think I need to start actually finishing things, even if I need to start finishing things on a schedule or a time frame or a deadline. Like have like a certain amount of time I spend working on something, and it's got to be done after that. Whatever it looks like after that is. That's what I have to. That's what I have to stick with. I need to actually finish things. I need to actually get stuff done, and I haven't been doing that. I need to do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. What does it mean to finish something? When I say I need to finish things, what does that actually mean? Does that... What am I saying I need to do? I need to go through kind of sketch, composition, line art, color and shading. Go through the full kind of process. Trying to teach myself good habits from the beginning, but I feel like I spend more time working on the habits than I spend working on actual finished stuff. I never did finish a decent landscape. Still not finished with Leaping Pecora image. No piece of art is ever finished, only abandoned. Got a picture. I got a painting of a statue in the desert that I started, never got much of anywhere with. Maybe I should finish that. I don't know. I don't know what to do about this. I'm I'm not sure what the right thought process is around what to do about this. Should I do anything, or is this just like, am I just having a rough day and I need to take a nap or drink some water? I feel like I'm not making progress I ought to. I'm not sure how to ramp that up. Not sure how to fix it. I'm I'm not being any fun right now, and this stream just like really sucks. I'm just kind of sitting around rambling about nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut things down and apologize for having such a crap stream But hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Do a little YouTube dance at the video that's a complete piece of shit. I don't know. Maybe next week will be better. Okay, bye.